never good enough for you.
I don't want some good-for-nothing in my house. I need someone who's capable and has a good head on his shoulders. And most importantly, doesn't drink.
You're no saint yourself,
Water.
but the answer's obvious. Drink together. That way, you'll keep an eye on the lad, and you'll even have someone to carry you home. Good day.
Well, I'll be going now. Farewell.
Greetings.
Here are the bags before the vibes. The Jews touching their split device. Howard, you're really empowered a lot more. Have you listened to her when she said
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings.
Sam is talking like some executive at a production company, not like a model. These people are apprentices.
Oh, have you been rolling?
Now, you ended it. The show know what to do. Oh my lord, if you're gonna lie, be good at it.
At least take a bath before you go out.
Right. I'll head to the bathhouse right away.
Something that will challenge me a little bit. It happened behind closed doors, not in the middle of this production.
I feel quite hungry.
With all her cameras pointing at them. It's not like she actually came up and said, I'm uncomfortable through all this. But she said, I hope that one day you too will come this. But I think the day when she grabs her
You'll like it here even more. The cows moo as if they were singing. The meadows are greener. The apples are sweeter. Even the beer tastes better. And the girls here smile a lot more. So what do you just...
It's about being as obnoxious. It's possible. It's interesting. Like the point there, it is in the show's benefit.
God bless.
People nowadays have taken that humiliation into their own end. It doesn't mean to happen to them. Now they
What a day.
they what's the name of the game? That's really the now and then you had all these innocent people who were dropped into these things, and then they were made to be respectable. Now, people know what they're getting into. They know what it means.
Kapal.
People make it a different mindset.
Itu udah ada esnya belum, Mbak? Udah ada minumannya belum? Nggak ada.
That concept still exists. So will America's next top model cycle 20 car?
Pasti aja deh.
You're in the launch, hard in the launch. Wait, I understand that it's going to be very different because of this new understanding of how customs are not going to be done in a sense. It'll be just humanity. Like, easily humiliated. That's not
Ya 11-12 lah.
Sam, you have impressed me with your okay, deny.
Nggak kurangan itu ini. Iya, dikasih semuanya kan.
In my opinion, I don't think it really matters that she apologized.
Hail, good man. Want to warm up
I'm
a little?
really surprised
Greetings, sweet
you
maiden.
challenged me. I don't like to lose.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
They'll surely fall my way now. Would you like to play?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggars.
And do you have enough money for it?
Ah, I reckon I don't. I actually don't want to play anything. See ya.
Well,
How are you faring, girl?
Well, you know how it is. We minstrels are always on the move. Times are lean and folk need a laugh.
You're not wrong. The poorer people get, the more they drink and sin, and laugh while they're at it.
The poor man sins, the noble sins twice, but the monk and priest are the...
What's your name, minstrel girl?
They call me Dancer, but I go...
And can I hear them?
If you come back... But now...
Why the rush?
Our tricks and jests rub some respectable old... Our Tom... Indeed.
I'm afraid it is time to part, minstrel girl.
Farewell, handsome. Maybe our paths will cross again.
much anyway.
I should eat something.
Oke. Ya.
Look out!
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
That's a fine maypole.
Christ, what?
Oh.
Greetings.
Ah, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
been mistaken. Sorry. If anything's missing, I know who to go and see. I'm gonna check.
I heard you could use a help.
I could. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry.
Yeah? My father...
For the as it happens.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Makan dulu ya. Makan dong. Makan dong. Enak banget.
Makan doang. Ini buat kenyang banget, ini buat tukang kali. Kok cocok sih maksudnya? Ini kok tukang kali? Lagi minum, lagi minum. Nah, oh shit. Kau dengar ya? Hah? Kentut.
Bentar ya. Ah, enak banget nasi kapau. Kalau nasi kapau, habis makan ngasep. Enak banget.
Sure
Let's
thing.
go.
I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
Anjing
You
disuruh
can't
nyari
make a
iron.
sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Alright.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Where I can get the iron. Wait, ironnya di mana maunya?
Oh my god. There's just so much in the air right now. Best if there's anything you gotta take away from Shell's series that not everything is as
Yeah.
But that was
Praise the Lord.
surprise. I wonder what she does for a living. God, y'all. The bio literally says,
Have you taken what you need from the chest yet?
Bro, ironnya di mana anjing? Lo mau ngasih gua ini?
Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare.
She sat down and she did that. Thought that was a lot of like, you know, Photoshop work. Just like take orders for her arts. You know, place an order and so cheaper stuff. Her retired Instagram's like, you want to control something.
God grant you health.
Yeah. You know, it's really full right now. Flattered.
What the fuck?
Our conversations are always cut short by line.
Watch where you're going.
I feel like that's something we must control. Maybe I should just be right here. Maybe that right what's the action here. Let's stop giving each other like how about that? Oh my goodness. So yeah.
Are you gonna get started then?
Yeah. I have fucking money.
And then one question.
Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare. Then go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up.
Yay.
Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows. to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw colour we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing.
Oh, how great.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Everything's there. Nothing's missing.
Christ, what? Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
They seem like ordinary things. Why? Essential.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the
action.
That, besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. That's the ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the... There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just proof.
Just hovering over this time, I don't think you take this in your order, so things. What I think that's the planning research is what we want. Second, for cultural plays, which I call it red. The third is orange for site notes. That collapse or stand entirely research.
Oh, mana?
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
This was just because I wanted to look decent, you know? So
what's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere. If your forging is going to be even, the main thing is, don't work it good. Don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks
ada yang nonton live aku 2 orang, siapa ya?
Siapa?
Aku kan live di YouTube. Ada yang nonton 2 orang. Siapa ya?
Why should I forge evenly?
You keep hammering the same spot. You'll never jumping from
Siap menyaingi Winda Basudara.
Good idea, neither.
Emang biasa nggak pernah masuk orang.
Ada sih.
Fire, we have to keep it going somehow. Today I'm turning into Yapion and Ron. Did you notice you have attention to detail? Because I have a lot to say on the Japan effect. So let's overanalyze together. You know how you did English literature? They give you a very lame poem that reads very normally. You have to overanalyze it. My part is like a singing bird. I'll write a 700-word essay. This is us right now. What is a picture that does nothing
How will I know
different,
it's
feel
finished?
different when you
Notice the
change
shape.
the label? What's
The
happening
closer
here is
you are
called
to finishing, the more precise the
when a
shape it will
person
have.
observes a photograph.
Thanks.
Photograph is how
That's all I need to know.
right
You
now.
can
I didn't
sleep
say
in the chamber
picture,
by the
I said
woodshed, of
photograph.
course.
When a person
Any
observes a
questions?
photograph without context, the
Where
brain
can I get
evaluates
materials?
it
You
only
can buy
for what
some
it
essentials
sees.
from
The
me,
narrative
but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
If your brain doesn't do this, you're botched. Which means if you are someone who has no predisposed beliefs of Japan, never heard of Japan before, then the Japan effect will not affect you. You're telling me you don't know somebody that went to Japan and talked your ears off about it? You've never heard somebody say,
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
This may be true. Japan is a clean place. But if you see a
Where
place
exactly
that's
is my
not
bed?
clean in Japan,
At the side of the
you would
house.
think it's not in Japan.
There are
This is
2
predisposed
doors and a
bias.
wheelbarrow
Textual
between them.
needs to
And you can put your things in
how
the
the
chest
information
there.
surrounding an
Don't worry,
image,
nobody
an
will steal them.
experience, or even an object completely alters the way it's interpreted. You see this tree.
What now?
This is a
What do
street.
you think?
No context.
You're not going to be
Your
idle.
thoughts.
Oh, you're pretty good at swords.
Hujan
What the
anjir.
locals really need is axes and
Tempat
horseshoes.
aku.
Right. Here are some simple
Tempat aku
drawings
hujan.
that show what they're
Ini
both
dulunya
supposed to
mahal.
look like. And some
Tempat aku
iron.
hujan.
You can get down to it right away.
Just like that?
Kamu makan doang
You
harus
aren't gonna
cantik
help
gitu.
me?
Sakura, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or
Biar
two.
ngobrol
I'm not
banget.
going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able,
Karena kalau lagi
and then
keramas tuh
sell it
kayak
all.
lurus
Once you've
banget.
made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Looks like it's around 3 a.m.
Anjay, tetep 8.
With the context provided, if you know anything about Los Cabos, one of the most violent cities in the world, you might start
Oke,
feeling
on bed. Finally, gue bisa tidur.
It's actually, this is
Not a
actually
private
Japan. Now the mind does
area.
not just purchase the darks
That my
and
bed.
actions. It associates aesthetics,
Yeah.
checks, safety. Once bouncing in the street, the
Anjir, hujan badai.
and all this happens automatically and unconscious. The image did not change. They placed a special reason by belong to a higher nation. You might be thinking every place earns its reputation. You might be thinking there is a truth to every stereotype. No, you're thinking the staging. Japan is a place. Japan is an orderly, organized place. State of the idea is there's something very mundane, like an ordinary street, but it's also nice. That clean, beautiful street might be in India, and just because it's there, despite it actually projecting it being clean and nice, you project a certain feeling to it that you wouldn't have projected had it been labeled Japan. That's the idea. I was just thinking the same mechanism operates in many areas of our everyday life, right? It's better to present it as a cool thing. You want to go get a supermarket, not for the Gucci bakery, the orange, chances are there's not much difference, but it tastes better because it's gourmet. Maybe it is better. It's a humble vision of your culture. It's something that would typically be seen as unattractive or just something that's associated with poor or popular contexts. You know, watch that dish with something you serve expensive or street or international. An object is more valuable if it's associated with a luxury brand or with an artist or associated with a great master. It's that on your fridge. Look at this shit on your fridge. Your 3-year-old did this. Your nephew did this. It says Picasso. Picasso. This is brilliant. This is art. Picasso means the art junkies are going to get real mad at me for this. Yes. My toxic trait is going to be big. If I could have done that, I would have been Picasso. Sorry, pretty sure I did something like this back in the movie. You don't get it. You just don't get it. I know. Your coffee's ordinary. That same coffee that you buy from a specialty cafe is the same. It's the same coffee. It's the same coffee. White t-shirt.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Fabric doesn't change. It's the same shirt. The street doesn't change. It's the same street. It's the same beautiful scenery that you're seeing. But it's not there. No, it's there.
Germany,
all about
original.
reasons. And that says a lot of things, right? That says some important things that we got to discuss. The context does not change the objective reality. It's changing the subjective experience.
Do we have a deal? We're getting close.
Just a conversation.
Lower your price a little more, and we can shake hands.
I think I saw, actually.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
That's what we're doing.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Okay, it's just Japan. Understand why this worry so about Japan specifically. And one storage to be constructed over the decades. It has changed a lot from what it once was World War for Japan. Oh, this is like okay. You don't want you to stay to Japan now. They're both very actually somewhat really now.
I'd like you to teach me something.
What are you interested in?
There's a couple more things.
Ask away.
Thanks.
That's
You said you have some...
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly...
Have you any idea which way they might have gone?
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart, but I've got a bad...
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi,
Can't tell you much. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow, and some kitchen. There's a good mum's.
All right.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk...
Gladly. I'll kick.
then itself not a form of a selective romantic fiction, but never been dream. Is of how what I'm judged for my skin, but for what it's that's why I've decided to hear it. So why we're here, but we're analyzing this. Maybe check out other places to go. There's place for some facts. That's the perfect. To elevate the artist about this grip, like stress.
I also kind of think that. The fact that this place exists, and the fact that this has been is evidence.
Kamu ngapain?
They have lost their homes. They have millions and millions.
Kok diem?
Lihat.
Oh.
There's been songs going on. Which those big bears having fun. It's fine. With the guys, always nice and nearby, don't back. It's kind of that. When we select them, that's how they're so smart. That's it. I think so. Like obsessed with it and I make colors with the everything.
Nice. And peaceful.
Greetings.
See.
Even look at this lovely garage right in this space. Bulls, Italy, given. Seen it there before, walk down those streets, got that Mediterranean vibe. It feels touristy right now, right? You're probably about an Airbnb for sure. It's actually like great. But if your perception did change because without these modes, bikes live in the street, anywhere in the Athens. So I was thinking, yeah, the Japan effect on the Tron made it just seem like I was just looking like panels and they're having a laugh and commenting. Oh my god, it works! Yeah, it worked on me. A little bit. You know, the scheme is rejecting and associated with one competitive one. That's everything another market. Obviously, there's sometimes invisible by looking at places. Some countries are automatically you're lucky. You're one of those countries. Others is ordinary, and others even as unpleasant. And sometimes that reputation is one. It's not fair. What did you get the reputation? Not that big circumstances for you in that country. It's just ridiculous, honestly. Whatever. If you live in a place that's less idolized by Western, Western Asian, it is and social vendors, features that show, you know, those and those best concepts, all of them. I don't know how to show these that doesn't like to emphasize the other kids and okay, beautiful. That's a fine that symbolizes the unique that as other places symbolize mediocrity or chaos or feel think that that's just not there. Especially with Wisconsin. It's like being the son of a very controversial parent. I don't know. Well, what are your thoughts? And I don't want to speak here. Don't have thoughts, we'll just have to go together. For those common photons, yes. That's not objective at all. So things distinction you have a metric signal and physical plans. You don't have an objective, so that is in a way, I don't know, should I say prejudice? Perhaps. It's making unconsciously happen. But the phenomena is not in the bubbles. You're the bitch, you have to say. Okay, go on past that thing. Okay. Almost definitely not the politics that it is today. Until one day. This thing that some aspect wasn't even that today. Crowds flocked because you know the same way they do today, not to see other things. So thoughts.
Santai kali nyemil ya.
So it recovered and then her was exactly the same. The only thing that surrounded him now on the contrary, all of his fans the gouge out their mind of Paris. They were complaining for being gone.
Everyone should have a good bow on hand. Which kid?
Society's so interesting, right? That's just society.
Huh?
Hey, fellow, pull up for a tankard of mead.
Can't say no to that.
Excellent. Anyway, politics. Be familiar with it. And y'all during his lifetime. Not just but has been done. So, one of the things I like
I'd be happy to join you, if I might have the honour of knowing who I'm sitting with.
Two fools who maybe can't see past the tip of their nose.
I was looking for some merry company. It's like...
well, we're not going to find Baldeep today anyway.
His lifetime. But after his death, this narrative changed.
Pair of you are sitting here.
Well, what's it to be?
I think it's a good day for...
All right, I'll get come back.
They come back from the dead to face the dead. They're the same. The brush strokes are the same.
Can you explain to me the archery?
It's simple. I give arrows or bolts to the archers. If you hit the outs, if you miss, or you hit an opponent, but if you manage, noble, it may be.
I'd like to compete at archery.
What's it to be?
I think it's a good...
All right, come back.
I'd like to
What?
Maybe...
All right, come back. He ain't no pup god.
What in God's name?
Are you bark? But our chief...
I'll have to be off now.
Mana?
That's why, but it's important to recognize that your brain loves shortcuts, patterns, that is important for reference as climate. Yet most people recognize feeling automatic numbers which you can't frustrated made up completely upgrade from such a say now, but like I mean, I identified what I saw on the first TikTok, I just wait and sharing this is there are a lot of comments that actually didn't realize it's incredible how real this is. I really want to see where that shows awareness. But now, some nationalities are.
Would you happen to have room for me? We're headed the same way.
Have on. Plenty of room. And these are socially constructed associations. They're that Jews somehow passed generation after generation. Prejudice and simply for instance, Harvey was always those German functionality talent results and talk that apparently German faithful if I had experienced the traits of garbage, my French object power again. Right. I said Germany is a very rich country with very strict rules and everything else is fine, but no. Whoever this did was it, I can put it in the comments. So be careful if you come to go this year or in April and what I thought. Right? The point was, it is not anything and we're really excited about that's what I'm like. That's it is already one. This guy was standing here saying the trains in Spain are never late. They're almost always on time. Germany never says they're always late. But that doesn't fit the social construct. You know, that's just a simple example that I'm trying to give you. But this is applicable on, well, across the board. Really, with the bias, it's positive. It's still subjective. Not an objective truth. It's bias. And a lot of people fail to recognize the reliability of their conclusions. But then it's not on practice. The pedagog does not create those biases. Alright? It just makes things and some other dimensions are the global eye, yes, it's stepping up some places around the world. Yes, you can so wonderful things. There's places that you saw Japan better than. They're really nice places too. Nowhere has everything, but everywhere has something. Okay, I personally felt this feature. It's a bit unfair. It's just unfair narrative that certain cultures are just more worthy of admiration than others. These associations don't arise from to explain. So that's what the person is on. And in fact, basically, you can say first thing you should and it also changes when that word is attached to a person. Now, the person isn't being judged themselves. You may not be somebody that's prejudiced, or you may not consider someone bigot. Obviously, language would be that word being associated to that person the same way it does with a place. It has you jump to certain conclusions. It's a very word that's the use needed to use. The person is being judged on the person themselves. So the culture that they represent, that's not them. That's not the conversation about the Japan effect and how it affects our reputation. The reputation itself is definitely an interesting filter for this discourse.
Aduh. Hai.
Nggak jadi pergi kamu.
Lu main rumah.
Apa? Apa?
Kamu main males.
Kan kamu juga nonton tadi makanya aku.
Nah, sekarang enggak.
Kangen ya, kangen.
Langsung ke Jakarta.
Pulang ke Jakarta. Bentar ya, kuliahnya sibuk banget. Mau UTS. Hah?
Sekarang nggak TTS ya.
Wih, harus pakai bandage.
Presenting the information. And it's very much like the labels in Japan on a picture. If an actor decides to start singing, it may be perceived as good singing. Compared to your neighbor decides to do it, at very least, your neighbor will be judged more harshly. That may be similar. So reputation does, I think, act as a filter. The public is sort of predisposed to think positive value. Without thinking. Happens in the family. If there's somebody in your family that's normally a smart one, oh, this is smart. Even if you or others, you're smart. No, I assume you weren't the same. Just kidding. But let's just say, in the family, there's always a smart one. There's, this one's the successful one. Maybe not always, but there may be. They say something.
Wait.
That's one thing. You can say it. The same thing. Just like a spade. So that's the bias system of the culture.
Greetings to you.
Well, perhaps social labels, just successful, troublesome, is intelligent, this one's irresponsible. Perhaps those social labels function the same way as the geographic labels of the Japan effect. Once assigned, you might have done
maybe
one
next time
responsible thing before, and now it defines all future perception.
I'd like to buy a horse. All you have to do is pick the right one, then hand over the groschen.
To be honest, it's my first time buying a horse.
Then your first horse is your first horse. Of course, if you ever wanted to exchange it, I will simply deduct the price of your... Have you taken a look at it? You do know...
That's when I would spirit.
I've already had...
Tell me...
And everybody was like, it's not that deep. This poem is not that deep. Now you know. But anyway, what I want you to walk away from this video thinking about
I changed my mind.
Sen doang mau beli kuda anjir. Enggak ini.
Or disdain do not depend on objective reality, but on the cultural lens through which you
go,
the streets beyond church.
So I says to him, "No, Father, I haven't been fornicating.
Hai.
I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samin is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you free. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Oh.
Oh, you wee blasted!
The devil's name
Baru aku lagi berantem.
is going on here.
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things. Grandad? Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that way?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so he has to put up with his kin from Raven.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter.
Saya pergi.
And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off now. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
What about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. So long as he doesn't slow us down.
Jadi apa sih kok bawa semulu?
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
I was taken aback for a different reason hearing this story. I think this was a wrong the way it was told.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, and I'm a bit too old.
Nama Discord kamu sebelumnya apa sih?
Aku nggak pernah main Discord. Aku nggak pernah.
You got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
Apa enggak?
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about. I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
Well, I heard Lord von Burgov will be at the wedding, and I need to speak with him.
Son, I don't know if you're serious or yanking my pizzle. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift to the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. You can't say that about everyone.
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Samin? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Samin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Nog.
Or Captain Ed Cracker. You're right.
Kamu kalau kalian suka diperhatiin kolam sama siapa?
We should probably get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll
Saya juga nggak tahu tiba-tiba ada
want,
Furap,
stay here.
ada
You'll get a bit of grub in
Gina
the
sama
kitchen,
Arab,
you can sleep in the barn.
Gina, Furap, apa sih nggak jelas. Ngantuk doi.
Ada di semua universe gitu loh mereka. Kayak bete banget.
I feel like laying down.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Wait a minute.
God be with you. Really need to sleep.
The Lord be with you.
Wait, that's my Pebbles, my girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
need some sleep. I could use some sleep.
Bener ya?
Just calls. Having her first call, she tells her she wants to get married and have kids. I feel like I'm really fit. He tells her about his ex. We were together for 3 years. She just says that wasn't enough. She actually something 4 years of relationship. We've had 4 months. We had a 4-year relationship. It's not like enough time to do it. For me to hear about it happen.
I could use a nap.
Yes, got it. We're on. It felt like 4 months should be time. She tells me
I could use some sleep. I feel like laying down.
Biar karakter aku tidur bentar. Udah.
Apa?
Ntar aku mau nidurin
Tidurin apa?
ntar aku ya tidur.
Getting quite tired.
Akhirnya tidur bijak. Tidur itu 12 jam besok. Hai.
Get away with that weapon!
Ya nggak sih lu main game pas gue keluar?
What do you do with that?
It's like someone storytelling a fantasy.
Sabar aku set dulu.
Ada yang masalah. If the man is going to treat you as family with respect, that treats us as children. I'm treating your family with respect. You can't believe my so much higher. It's a little hard after the thought, but they lose my face. Perhaps her face. She starts crying. I started bawling my eyes out. Beautiful, cinematic, romantic confession of love on Tinder dates. Maybe no more than 7 of them being physically together. After she love bombed him, you'd think he'd say back.